Good morning, everyone. Welcome to class. My name is Maria, and I'll be teaching your yoga class today. If you're new to chair yoga, we use a regular chair yoga or any chair that you have. The one I have is very simple, black, and I have a mat placed here. But if you don't have a mat, that's okay. I just like to have my mat and use my chair on top of it. So once you have your chair placed in the center, come to a sitting position here, getting ready to begin our practice. Take a couple of seconds to find the space that you need, fix the chair. Should be very stable, nothing complex, just having it center. And when you're ready, we're beginning our practice. Thank you for joining us today. You can find a comfortable seat, whatever that means for you. For me, I need to sit a little bit towards the edge of the chair so that my feet are grounded and that I can touch the floor. And I don't apologize, you can't see my feet, but they're placed on the mat. And this feels comfortable for me. So take a couple of seconds to find that sitting position that is comfortable and safe for you. And when you're ready, we'll begin our practice by picking a place in front of you. It can be on the floor, a couple of inches in front, that you feel that is steady and that you're able to concentrate here. Just allowing our mind to rest for a couple of moments. Nothing to do other than begin to acknowledge our breath. So on your own breath, begin to take inhales and exhales that are natural for you. We're beginning our practice here, just acknowledging and bringing attention to our breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Focusing on that place that you chose to concentrate on. And all you have to do here is acknowledge your breath. Recognize your breath. And listen to your breath. It's always good to take some quiet time just to listen. Listen to the breath. Life can be very busy, very distracting, and so this is the moment to center in. And for today's practice, we're going to work on the idea, on two words, space and time. Continue to breathe and think about space and time. How many times have you always created space for other people or for things in your life, but you have forgotten to create space for yourself? We're going to concentrate this hour on creating space for you, the space that you need, and taking the time that you need, making time for yourself. So our intention for this class is to create space and time. And we do that when we breathe in and out, when we pause to listen to our breath, to listen to our inhales and exhales. And to continue this practice, if it's comfortable for you, close your eyes. Otherwise, continue to keep them in the place that you have chosen to focus on with a very soft gaze. And begin to bring your attention to the bottom of your feet. As you inhale and exhale, see if you can create more space here. See if you can take space. If you have your feet too close to each other, maybe try to bring them apart. Allowing yourself to utilize the space that is given to you. Continuing, if you have your eyes closed, continue to have them closed. And as you inhale, bring your attention to your legs and your knees. And then see here, if you need to create any type of space, whether that is bringing air, oxygen to this side of the body, or just allowing each leg to have their own space. They don't have to be together all the time. And then slowly continue to take inhales and exhales that are normal for you, that are comfortable. Taking your time with them, don't rush them. And bring your attention now to your thighs and your hips. And here also see what type of space do you need on this area. How are your hips feeling? And what do they need? If they need more space, maybe you can open up a little bit more and utilize the chair to create space. Then slowly bring your attention to your abdomen, your upper stomach, the upper part of your stomach, your ribs, and your chest. And then here, see what happens when you inhale and when you exhale. Does your belly rises when you inhale? And then does it create space when you exhale? And continue the body scanning by bringing attention to your arms, your shoulders, and your neck. And take the time here to check in. Perhaps you can bring your chin to your chest, allowing a stretch on the back of your neck. And you can move that, touching the chin to the chest, and then letting go, bringing it back to normal. And just see. This is a moment of space and time to be curious about our feelings, our body, and how we're doing. Simple question, how are you doing? Then slowly begin to bring your attention to your mouth, the muscles of your face, the space between your eyebrows, all the way to your head. Seeing if as you inhale, you allow space to come to this area where we can sometimes hold a lot of tension. And then on your exhales, you just let go, creating space. Then when you're ready, if your eyes are closed, open them slowly and come back to a comfortable gaze, whether that is in front of you or continue to look at a place on the ground that is steady and comfortable. Just breathe now here, continuing to acknowledge your breath. Being present. At this moment, our mind may start telling you stories about the past or about the future. And if that happens, utilize the mantra of space and time so that when you inhale, you're creating space. And then when you exhale, you're taking the time to exhale. So at any moment during the class today, if your mind begins to wander or if it gets difficult to be present, just take a deep inhale and tell yourself that you're making space. And then on your exhales, you're taking time. Don't judge anything that comes to your mind. It's okay. We're not perfect. So let's take a deep inhale together. And then exhale, let it out. We're going to continue with the mantra and our intention of taking space and time, slowing down, not rushing ourselves for anything we need to do. There's no need to rush. So bring your palms to heart center. And when you inhale, spread your arms wide open as you can. And when you can't anymore, see if you can push a little bit. And then when you exhale, slowly taking your time, bringing the arms together in front of you, one movement at a time until your palms are touching. We're going to do this 3 more times at your own pace, no rush, taking the space and time you need. So take a deep inhale. Begin to open your arms as wide as you can, allowing the air to come in, creating that space that you need. And then as you exhale, slowly with control, begin to bring the palms together in front of you. Do it 2 more times. Inhale. Arms wide open, taking the space that is there for you. And then as you exhale, take your time to come back to center. There's no rush. Your practice is here at your own pace. Last one. Inhale, open your arms. Feel the space being created here. See how you feel. Perhaps you feel that you're expanding. Perhaps you don't feel anything. That's totally okay. And then exhale, coming with your arms together to the front. And then come back with your hands to heart center. And then let go of your arms. You might want to shake it a little bit, letting go. And take a moment to pause here, acknowledging every time we move from one movement to the other, we'll come back to center just to acknowledge what we just did and prepare for the next move. So once you're ready, begin to take a deep inhale, lift your arms up, follow them with a gaze, just mountain pose with your arms up. And then exhale, bring them down by your heart. We're going to repeat that 3 more times. And as you inhale, see how you feel. See if you can feel the energy rising up, your arms reaching up for that space that's there for you. And then exhale. See if you can sink lower and sit lower in the chair, acknowledging the space that you're bringing back to you. Play with that. Do it. Let's do it one more time. Take a deep inhale, reach up, look up. And then exhale, coming back to center. Last time, inhale, reach your arms up, follow them with your gaze. Then exhale, come back to center, taking your time, taking your space that's there, it's yours. And then let go. Shake your hands if you need to. Check in to make sure you're still comfortable. We're gonna do a couple of spine twists to wake up our spine, our lower back. When you're ready, inhale, lift your arms up, look up, and then exhale, turn to the right, bringing your left arm to your right knee, and getting a twist here that feels comfortable for you, and then you feel stretch, whatever that means for you. Just waking up our lower back here. And come back to center, lifting your arms up, looking up, reaching up, and then exhale and stay here with your arms up. And we're going to do it to the left side now. To inhale, reach up, and then exhale, turn to the left, bringing your right arm to the left knee and bringing your left arm down. And then check in here. See how is your body feeling on the left side? And then your next inhale, lift your arms up, coming back to center, looking up, reaching up. And then exhale, taking your time, coming down. Your next inhale, reach forward, lean forward with your upper body. And then exhale, let go. Just let go here. Bring the arms down if you want to and if it feels comfortable. Or you can grab opposite elbows and just hang here. You can shake your head yes, shake your head no. And when you're ready, place your hands on the ground if that is available for you. Otherwise, you can bring your hands to your knee, one on each, placing your left hand on your left knee, your right hand on your right knee, if that's comfortable. Otherwise, you can touch the floor. And then take a deep inhale, reach up with your right hand, looking up, allowing your body to get comfortable, taking the space that we have on our right and our left. Continue to breathe here. And if your hands are on your knee, you can still do that, the same thing. But instead, your left hand is on your knee rather than on the ground. And just breathe here. We're doing a lot of twists and turns here because a lot of the times we don't move our opposite sides, meaning our right side is always on the right side. And here is we bring in the opposite side to a place that is not comfortable, and that's okay. Our left side right now is coming to the right, and the right side is coming to the left. Getting these sides used to the opposite side. Then slowly bring your right hand down, either to your knee or the floor. Then let go here. Any tension you were holding on your neck. Now we're going to do this on the left side. Take a deep inhale, lift your left arm up, and you keep the right arm on the ground or on your right knee. Looking up, looking on seeing if you can see your left shoulder and breathing. And then here also see how is this side different than the right side? What sensations are you feeling here that are different or the same from the right side? And slowly, with control, bring your hands back down to center. Letting go once more of any tension that we hold, especially on our neck. And slowly begin to lift your upper body, coming back to center to sitting position that is neutral. And remembering our mantra that when we inhale, we take and create space. And when we exhale, we take our time and we take space. The next couple of movements are going to be our sun salutation. The first round is going to be very slow, taking our time and our space. And then the next two rounds, follow your own pace, follow your own time. So begin with taking a deep inhale, lifting your arms up, looking up, reaching up. And then exhale, bringing your hands slowly with control all the way down to your knees. And when you inhale, lean forward, reach forward, and then on your exhale, fold forward, letting go of anything here. Inhale to halfway lift, lifting your upper body, looking to a place that is 6 to 10 inches in front of you. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bring your arms slowly up in front of you and then all the way up to see if you can touch the ceiling. Reach up. And then exhale, come back to center, bringing your arms down to your side. And we're gonna do that 2 more times at your own breath, your own pace. Doesn't matter how fast or how slow you do it. What matters is that it is your own pace and your own time. So inhale your arms up, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring your hands down by your knees with control. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, looking to a place that's 10 to 6 inches in front of you. Exhale, let it go, fold forward. And inhale, bring your arms all the way up, reaching up. And then exhale, bringing your hands down by your side. And then on this last round that we're gonna do, pay attention to the movement of how you feel when you're reaching your arms up, when you're reaching them down, when you forward fold. Any new sensations here that are different than perhaps last week. So when you're ready, inhale your arms up, look up. And then exhale, bring them down by your knees or your thighs with control. Inhale, lean forward. And exhale, let it go, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lifting your upper body to a comfortable length. And then exhale, let it go. Continuing to pay attention to each movement here. And then inhale your arms up, all the way up, look up, reach up. And then slowly bring them down by your side. And we're gonna take a moment here to come back to our mantra in case we have started to wonder about the future, the past, or if we're judging how we're doing our yoga, let's just come back to center, taking an inhale, acknowledging our space that we create, that we take, and then exhale, acknowledging that we have the time and we take our time. And as a reminder, if it gets difficult or you need a break, you come to this position and you breathe in and out, and you take your time and you take your space. We're now going to move to our sitting poses, although we're already sitting, but that was our asanas in our sitting poses of yoga. Make sure that you can touch the ground. Both feet are on the ground, comfortable, you feel secure. And we're going to begin with our right side. So take an inhale and extend your right leg forward. And then on your exhale, lift your right leg up. It doesn't have to be a lot, and you can't see it here, but I have my leg lifted. And for me, and continue to breathe here, for me, it's maybe 3 to 4 inches from the ground. If I do this, I won't be able to feel comfortable when I can last too long. So I want you to find that place on the space lifted that is comfortable for you. And you will know what is comfortable. If you don't find it, that's okay. You can come back to putting just having your legs extended. What's important here is that you concentrate on your inhales and your exhales. Your leg is extended, is strong, is supporting you, and is taking space. I promise 2 more breaths here. 1 more. And then slowly place your right leg on the ground, bringing the whole foot back to center to meet the left. And then let go of any thoughts, any sensations here. We're done with the right side. We're moving to the left, so take an inhale, extend your left leg forward. And on your exhale, lift your left leg up as high as you want, as long as it's comfortable. That's the only rule here. And breathe. And then also as you breathe, see if there's anything from your left leg that needs, any area that needs space or that needs a little bit more time. For me right now is my thigh. My left thigh needs some more oxygen. Two more breaths. One more. And when you're ready, bring your left leg back to the ground, slide it back to center, and then let go. We're gonna do the same thing on the right and left, but with a, this time is gonna be a little different in the sense that it's gonna be a modified version of Utthita Padangusthasana A. I will show you. So take an inhale and extend your right leg forward. On your exhale, lift your leg up, bending the knee, and you can hold it with your right arm here. So you can continue to breathe. You can stay here, holding your leg. Your right leg is on the air. Your left leg is on the ground, supporting you, grounded. And if you're comfortable here, see if you can seat, make sure that your spine is neutral. And if you can reach a little bit forward, make a peace sign and bring your peace fingers and grab your big toe. If you can do this, you can stay here, continue to breathe, or take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, extend your right leg forward. If it's challenging, breathe in and out. Concentrate on making space and taking your time. And you will see that perhaps you can hold this pose for one more breath. Slowly come back to center, bringing the leg down with control and letting go. That's a little tough. That's okay. We utilize our space and we utilize the time to breathe. Constantly reminding ourselves that it's okay to take space. It's okay to extend your leg forward. We're doing this now on the left. Take a deep inhale, extend your left leg forward. And on your exhale, bend your left leg, lift it up, and you can grab your knee, hold it with your left hand, and stay here. Or you can grab your big toe with your peaceful fingers. And also practice here. Next level is full round of Utthita. So if you're comfortable here, otherwise just stay here. Because just by being here, you already are taking space. And the idea here is to take space and be grounded with one leg only. So take a deep inhale and extend your left leg forward. And breathe. See if your upper body can help you create that extra space you need here by leaning forward. One more breath. And slowly bring your left leg down to the ground and then let go. Shake our arms. Take a deep inhale and then exhale high. Open your mouth. Let go. Our next move, it's a warrior two to triangle pose. So shift your body to the right side of the chair. For me, I'm gonna sit on the edge of the chair on the right side. My right leg is outside of, extended outside. And I bring my left leg all the way to the opposite side. Sorry, I bring my leg all the way to the left side, extended. And now my right leg is making the shape of a half of a 4, or I have a right angle here. Take a deep inhale, lift your arms up, look up. Then when you exhale, warrior 2 by bringing your right arm to the front and your left arm to the back. And breathe here. See if when you inhale, you reach forward, and when you exhale, you reach back with your left arm. How much space can you create here that is yours by reaching forward and reaching back? Concentrating on your breath, one breath at a time. Then slowly begin to bring your right arm down, left arm up. To adjust the side angle. See if you can reach a little bit up when you inhale and can sit a little bit deeper on your exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath and then we'll be done with this pose. Exhale. And then slowly bring your hands back to center. Bring your right leg back to center, left leg back, and arms all the way down to the side. We're going to do that on the left side now, so you may want to shift your weight to the left side. Extend your left leg, extend your right leg back, and bring your left leg into a 90-degree angle, something that feels comfortable for you. One of the checks to do is your knee shouldn't be your knee shouldn't be passing your toes, so you should still be able to see your big toe. Take a deep inhale, lift your arms up, and then exhale to warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back, looking forward, reaching forward, but at the same time reaching back. And this constant movement of forward and back, forward and back. And little by little, you're taking more space every time you do that. Continue to breathe here. One more inhale and one more exhale. And then slowly bring your left arm down, right arm up. Adjust the side angle. Paying attention to make sure that you're not putting all your weight on your left knee, but rather you're utilizing the space that you have with your right arm reaching up, so that you have space here, and it's not all just on the left side. Breathe. One more breath. And slowly bring your arms down to your side, coming back together, bringing your legs slowly with control to center. Taking a deep inhale, reaching up just to acknowledge and take space one more time. Then bringing your hands to heart center here. Taking a moment of quietness to check in and see how we're feeling. And then come back and bring your hands down to your side. We're going to come up, time for our standing poses now. And I'm gonna keep the chair. If you would like to keep the chair around you to use it as support. I like to keep my chair next to me. We are going to get ready for tree pose. And we're gonna begin on our right side. So I'm gonna shift my chair to the left. Beginning to acknowledge that we're now standing here. Bring your hands with your fingers wide open. Take an inhale here. And then an exhale. Telling our body that we're now in a different zone, and that's okay. Acknowledging what's happening, being present. In preparation for tree pose, you have two options. You can either bring your right leg across and over your left, and your big toes of your right big toes are touching the ground. So if you can see my toes is something like this. Let me make sure that the screen is big enough. Okay. So yeah, this is one option. The next option will be grabbing your right leg and bringing it to the inner thigh on the left side. But we're gonna do it together. Whichever option you choose is your option, is your space. Both poses are the same. So when you're ready, take a deep inhale, lift your arms up, look up, reach up. See if you can reach higher now that you're standing. And then on your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And come to your tree, whether that is your right leg is across and in front of your left with your toes touching the ground, or if you want to bring your right foot on the inner thigh of your left and place it here. Now pick a place in front of you, 6 to 10 inches on the ground, to concentrate and meditate here. And breathe. Checking in to see how is your body feeling? How's your mind doing? How is the breath helping you be here in the moment? The hard work that you are putting here is not easy, but you're doing it with the help of your body, with the help of the breath, the air, and with the help of your mind showing up here. Continue to concentrate. We'll take 2 more breaths together here. One more. And exhale, slowly bring your right leg back to the ground. Release your hands, bring them to each side. And slowly we're going to move to the left side. So I'm going to shift my chair here. And I keep the chair because sometimes you never know. I like to feel safe, and this is my way of feeling safe. So do anything you need to do to feel safe while you practice. Shift your body to the right side. Take a deep inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, bring them to heart center and lift your left leg, either bringing it across and over your right, or bringing your left foot in the inner thigh of your right leg. And if you need support, it's okay to grab the chair. Totally fine. The practice of yoga is so that we can have our body help us concentrate. And so we pick poses that are not easy, that are a little bit challenging, so that we can concentrate. And by doing that, we give our mind one thing to do only. And everything else should not be priority. So right now, for me, I'm concentrating on making sure that I'm standing in one leg. And I'm taking the space that I need to concentrate on that. Take one more inhale. And exhale, slowly bring the left leg back to the ground and your arms back to the ground, and your arms back to the side. And let go here. If you need one breath here just to center yourself and remind yourself that everything you do matters in the present moment. If it's in the past, if it's in the future, we're not there anymore, and we're not there yet. All right, we're going to move to the right side again. And we're going to practice Utthita Pada Uttanasana 8. We did it sitting down. I will show a modified version and a full version, and you pick whichever you want to practice. So one version will just ask for us to stand on one leg, because the practice here is to work on standing on one leg. So it doesn't matter if my leg is here or here. The goal is to stand on one leg, so you can either stay here or you can do full Utthita and extend your left forward, similar to what we did sitting down, but now we're standing up. When you're ready, we begin our practice inhaling, bringing our arms up, taking space, and then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Shift your weight to the left side, and then you inhale, lift your right leg up. And again, you can just stay here. You don't have to hold your leg, you can, or can do full T-tap. Bring your peaceful fingers to grab your big toe. Take a deep inhale here. You can bring your hands to your hips for more control, or you can hold on the chair, whichever is more comfortable. And then exhale, extend your right leg forward and breathe here. We're only here for three breaths. One more. And last one. And slowly, with time and control, bring back your leg to the ground. That pose is heavy on the standing leg, on the hip, so make sure you're breathing in, asking yourself, what do you need for that pose? So we're going to move to the left, doing the same thing. And if your left leg is more flexible, or you feel that you want to do the opposite of what you did on the right, that's totally fine. Take a deep inhale, lift your arms up, reach up, and then exhale, bring them to heart center. Then shift your body to the right side shift your weight to the right side, lift your left leg up, stay here, or grab your big toe with your peaceful fingers, take a deep inhale, and then on your exhale, extend the left leg forward and breathe. Concentrate on your breathing to help you stay on the pose. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And when you're ready, slowly begin to come back, slowly letting go of your fingers from your toes and bringing your left leg to the ground. Taking a deep inhale here, lift up. And then exhale, let go. Now we're gonna move to Warrior One with a pyramid pose combination. I'm gonna do it sideways so you can see. Actually, for this one, I'm going to have my chair here for support if I need it. You can use it as well. So when you're ready and you're standing, your feet are comfortable on the ground, steady, lift your arm up and then exhale, coming back to center. Take an inhale, so I'm gonna do the left side first. Bring your left leg forward and your right leg back to land into a pre-warrior pose. Take an inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale here. Checking in, seeing if you can sink a little lower on your exhales, and then your inhales, you reach up. Breathing. And you can utilize your chair here to help you as well. I can have one hand here. I'll show you on the other side as well, as my hips are blocking it. And then inhale, exhale. Now slowly begin to extend your left leg so that it's straight, and bring your right leg a little bit closer. Both feet are facing the front, as if making 2 parallel lines. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, lean forward, reach forward, slowly all the way until you either touch the floor or you can touch your leg. And then let go here. This pyramid pose is a moment for us to relax our shoulders, your hips, check to see if they are parallel with one another. If not, do you need to adjust them? Usually the right hip right now will be not facing forward, so make that adjustment if you need to. And breathe. Allowing gravity here just to do its work. And
poses like this, what you need is time. Time so that nature does the work that it needs to do. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And slowly bring your arms forward, reaching forward, and then reaching up, lifting your upper body up, bringing your left foot back to center, and then letting go of your arms and turning to face center again. Now we're going to do it on our left side. So I sometimes use the chair to help me. You can do that too. So you can help lift your arms up, reach up, and then exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now let go of your arms, bring them to the side. Bring your right leg forward, left leg back. Inhale, your arms up to warrior 1. And then here, you can place one hand on the chair if you want. Sorry you can't see what I'm doing on this side, but let's see. When you inhale, you can reach forward, and exhale, you sink lower. One more breath, and exhale. And slowly bring the left leg closer to the right, maybe a couple of like 3 feet apart or 2. Keep your arms up. Make sure that both feet are facing forward. Reach up, and then exhale, lean forward, reach forward, and then slowly all the way down to you are framing your right leg, or you just, if you're able to touch your leg, that's okay. Otherwise, you just let go any tension here. Doing the check again to make sure that both hips are parallel, facing forward. And then letting gravity here do its work again. So ask yourself and check in and see if you're holding tension, or you're holding back from letting go. If you are, see if you can change that. Perhaps see if you're holding tension in your shoulders. Let go of any tension there. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And just be. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Two more. And then 1 more. Slowly begin to lift your body up. Reach forward, reach forward with your arms. You're reaching up. And then come back and bring your hands back down to each side. Bring your legs together. And prepare for our final stretch. Coming back to the chair. Coming to a sitting position here. Ending our class where we began it. Finding a comfortable seat. Perhaps you need to sit a little bit towards the edge of the chair so your feet are grounded. On your next inhale, bring your arms together, reaching up, looking up, palm facing each other. And then exhale, lean to the right, getting a nice stretch here on our right side. Oh, sorry, you're gonna feel it on your left here, but reaching on our right. And practicing our breathing in and breathing out, reminding ourselves that we're taking space and time. And then slowly come back to center. Inhale, reach forward. And then exhale, lean to the left. And now allowing your right side to have a good stretch here. Breathing in and out with time and control, taking space. And then slowly coming back to center and bringing your hands down, placing them on your thigh or your knee. We're also going to do some stretching for our hips and our thighs. So begin with lifting your right leg up. See if you can place it on top of your left leg, making a shape 4 here. And then inhale your arms up, reach up, and then exhale, bring them to heart center. And then next inhale, lean forward. As forward as you feel that is comfortable and that the pose feels like your hips are opening up and stretching. If it feels uncomfortable, you can stay here and just push your right leg, your knee, put some pressure here just so that you're allowing space to be created on your right hip. You know your body, and these moments of quietness allow us to learn more about our body. If something doesn't feel good, see if you can make an adjustment to fix that. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Then slowly lift your upper body up. Bring your hands to the side and release your right leg with control back to the ground. Take a deep inhale here together before we do the left side. And then exhale, let it go. We're going to do the left side now. Take an inhale, lift your left leg up. Bring it around on top of your right knee. And again here, you can stay here, putting pressure on your left knee, or going full pigeon pose here. Inhaling your arms up, and then exhaling, leaning forward, reaching forward. It feels comfortable for you. And then letting go. Acknowledging that you did a lot of work today. Acknowledging all the space, all the time that was needed in order for you to do the work, to do each pose. Reminding yourself to take the time and space to do the work, to heal, to rest, and to just show up for yourself. Showing up means taking time and space. And slowly come back to center, lifting your upper body 1 vertebra at a time. And then bring your left leg back to the ground. And we're gonna end our practice the way we started, by doing our body scan, checking in our breath, and just acknowledging everything we have done. So if it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes, Otherwise, you can pick a spot on the ground that is steady and stable, or have a soft gaze. And begin to connect with your breath again, checking in, acknowledging your breath now, perhaps comparing it to how it was at the beginning of the class. And then bringing attention to the ground, your feet being supported by it, acknowledging this space that is here for you. Slowly continuing to breathe in and out, bringing space to your legs and your knees. And seeing here, what is it that you need to create that space? Continuing our breath, bringing attention to our thighs and our hips. Acknowledging that on your inhales, you take space, and your exhale, you take your time to create space. Continuing our scanning, we move to our chest, our stomach, our chest, our shoulders, acknowledging this area here and the work that was done. Perhaps bringing attention to our fingers, moving them up and down, just creating space here. And slowly bringing our attention to our arms, shoulders and neck, all the way to our face, to the top of our head. And lastly, bringing our attention back to our breath. Taking the space and the time we need to breathe. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. We're going to take a deep breath together and close with 2 breaths. And inhale. And exhale, open your mouth. One more time. Exhale. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.